Crisis of the unhoused has reached new levels in Albuquerque and statewide. Now, this next question on homelessness comes from voter Christian Matthias of Albuquerque.
I'd like to know what they plan to do to address the homeless situation in Albuquerque, as well as other cities. I'm sure it's probably prominent in most other towns, but specifically Albuquerque, because that's where I do live.
Governor Lujan Grisham, you go first.
So, homelessness, particularly what we're seeing today all across the country and frankly right here in New Mexico, is chronic homelessness. It's caused by three distinct issues. One, access to affordable housing. Two, mental health. And three, substance abuse. Unfortunately, in New Mexico, far too many of these individuals suffer from all three of those issues. Now, I want to take us back a moment. We were the only state in the Governor Martinez administration, my opponent's mentor and campaign supporter, who illegally eradicated all mental health services in the state of New Mexico. And it has had catastrophic impacts right here in Albuquerque. Here's what we need to do. First, we need to make sure that we're building affordable housing so that we prevent homelessness in the first place, and we're supporting New Mexicans. We've secured $25 million, up to $100 million to build just that and have equity for struggling at-risk New Mexico families. That'll build more than 30,000 houses, and we're on the way to do 6,000 right now. Two, we have been rebuilding our mental health system. So we're expanding hospitals with inpatient beds in Valencia County and Sierra County. We're doing it in Clovis, we're doing it in Hobbs, and we just broke ground at an in and outpatient emergency triage center just at UNM. And third, we're going to need to use the power of the state to make sure that we have pandering and trespass laws, because we're going to need a little tough love here to make sure that the folks that we are supporting are going towards treatment. What we can't have is incarcerating and busing our way out of this problem.
Mark Ronchetti, you're next, please.
Well, when you look at where we are with this problem, the real issue is the fact that we're headed for the California solution. And so often that's exactly what this governor backs, whether it's environmental policy or whether it's policy with homelessness. We are seeing it explode, and it has exploded in her 4 years as governor because one of the people that she works most closely with in this process is Mayor Tim Keller, and Mayor Tim Keller has no feel for this. But does this governor go to Keller and say, wait a minute, you got to get this thing under control? No, absolutely not. So there's a few things we can do here. But speaking of mentors, Governor, you're a great mentor to Tim Keller, and we see the results on the street. So what can we do to fix it? Well, first and foremost here, for those who need treatment, we absolutely will continue to expand our mental health treatments across the board here and substance abuse treatment as well. And we can also provide temporary housing. There's no question that's a critical portion of this when we can do it. But for those who don't want help, for those who say, yeah, I'm good, I'm going to stay on the street, New Mexico is not your campground, and people have to understand that. So what I've proposed is a ban on tent cities in the state of New Mexico. You cannot set up tent cities around this state. And Mayor Keller, again, wants to do that all over the city of Albuquerque, and we've seen it destroy cities along the West Coast. So I have committed to signing that bill. This governor will not commit to signing that bill. She pushes off and acts like she's running against Governor Martinez. She's not. She has to defend her own record. But if I had her record, I'd probably mention Governor Martinez a whole lot as well.